I'm Christie. I live in West Bloomfield, Michigan, and my property is located in Cypress, Texas, which is in the Houston metro area. Managing disasters from a different state is extremely hard, and being on call 24/7 is hard. There have been times where the property, has had flooding or tenants who didn't pay their rent, and the list goes on and on. And trying to deal with that when I'm not physically present is a real challenge. And it's a challenge financially, it's a challenge emotionally, which was even a bigger deal for me. And it was a challenge as far as efficiency goes. I feel like I probably wasted a lot of time of my own before I had a property management company. My goal with the property is basically when it's paid off in maybe 10 or so more years, that will be income for me as I near retirement age. And basically, it's just going to help with my retirement expenses. They get some tenants in there for the most rent possible, based on the area comps. And that makes me happy because there are good tenants paying the rent. So they're basically paying for the property. And then when it's paid off, all of that will be income. And if and when I go to sell the property, except for the times that I was living there, it was basically the tenants who paid for it. So they help. Basically run everything about this financial investment that's going to benefit me greatly in the near future. When the property was transferred to Mind, it was getting, I think, a little under $1,500 in rent, and Mind was able to get it for, I think it's around $1,750 per month. So I personally wouldn't have thought that I could have gotten that, but they did. And I'm just really happy about it. So I feel like with Mind managing it, I'm getting higher rents than I would by myself or that I did with my previous company. And I'm very happy about that. There are lots of different people who work together to help me when I have questions. And when I put a question in the portal, responses come very, very quickly, usually the same day. Especially right now, we've got some issues with freezing temperatures and potential frozen pipes and checking on the tenant. And especially right now, they've been responsive almost immediately. So I'm very happy about that. I can tell you that when they submit a ticket, like if there's a leak, that information is given to me immediately and taken care of very soon after. So as far as any repairs, everything seems to be running efficiently, and I don't know of any problems. I need to preface that with before Mind was directly managing my property, I had a different property management company, and I was really disappointed in a lot of things with them. For instance, I felt like i- communication was lacking. I couldn't get information or answers when I wanted. Things were really slow. Things didn't seem to get done in a timely manner, and the account was completely messed up. And I was spending more time managing my own account and making sure things were done or fixed or taken care of financially and with the property than I would have had I managed the property myself. So when I came to Mind, I kind of had that experience looming, and my expectations, I think, were a little bit low because of my previous experience. But I have been so pleasantly surprised. Before I can even ask the question, Mind has it done. Before, you know, for instance, when I was curious if there had been any applications and sent my inquiry on has anybody applied for the property to live at the property, they already had a resident ready, and that was in motion. Um, they like come out immediately and take care of problems, take pictures when the house is vacant and they need to get it ready for a new tenant. Things are working like clockwork, and I'm finally able to breathe a little bit and relax. And I'm just so happy, because not all property management companies are that good and that efficient, and have procedures to keep things going in a timely manner. It really, now that I think about it, the peace of mind um, policies that you all have really do give homeowners peace of mind. So that's been surprising for me because of my previous experiences. Not all property management companies are the same, that's for sure, and mine stands out. I already have recommended Mind. I've recommended Mind to my sister who has 10 properties and her life is an emotional wreck right now dealing with them all. And I keep telling her, I promise if you sign up with Mind, your life is going to be better. I've also attempted to recommend Mind to friends in some other states, but it doesn't see that you service those states just yet. So I hope you branch out to more places. So what would I tell them? Definitely get a property manager and definitely look into Mind. I'm so happy with the service that they're providing, the efficiency of the service, and also of the different insurance policies available. It really helps me sleep better at night.